Okay, y'all, how y'all doing? It's Sunday night. I hope everybody's doing okay. All right, all right, all right. Come on in, come on in. Y'all, I gotta let y'all know, that last live I did with the music in it, YouTube dinged me on that, okay? It was like you can't play nobody's music without their permission, so I got in trouble. They spanked my hands about that last video I did. I was playing, I think Roger and Zap and some other stuff I was playing, and the music was playing in the background, and they made me edit that video, so I can't play music, I guess. But I see people on here all the time playing music. You know what I'm saying? I see it all the time, but I'm the one that gets in trouble for it. It's okay. Who's that? Reza Hashimi. Hi, and chilled Ron. Hey Ron. Hi Reza. How you guys doing? Welcome in, chilled Ron. It's the first time for you, dear. Thank you for stopping by because you sure didn't have to, but you did. And I'm thankful that you came by to see this channel and come join this community for a little bit with us. How's everybody doing tonight before I even get started? It's Sunday night. Hey, is that wig this Lily's datter wig? Okay. Hey, I'm just going to call you Willie. Can I say Willie? That's a long name. And thanks. Thank you very much. I got a bunch of these. Right now, I'm going to probably read some cards in a minute. I'm just, waiting for everybody to come on in for just a minute, and we're going to get a reading done, and then I'm going to go to bed. Because I know a lot of us got to get up in the morning, and I'm one of them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. We're going to go ahead and, who is that? Kiwi guy? Hi, from what? New Zealand. Hey, New Zealand. Wow. Where's everybody viewing from? Drop that in the comments for me and let me know where you're viewing from. That'd be awesome to know. I've never had anybody from New Zealand. Where you guys viewing from? Drop it in the comments for me. And can I get y'all to like this video while you're at it? If you could do that, tap that screen for me. That would be so awesome. Y'all that are new here, welcome in, and then we have those that are returning. Welcome back, you guys. It's back and forth. If anybody notices, it's gonna do that back and forth. These guys, they pop in, they pop out, and they pop back in. It's all good. I didn't put it in the community that I was gonna do a reading tonight, so nobody kind of knew, but it's all good. So if you're gonna join me tonight, you're more than welcome to do that. I really do want to know where you guys are viewing from, though. That'd be awesome. So we got one from New Zealand, Kiwi guys from New Zealand. I've never had New Zealand before. What about everybody else? Where are you guys viewing from? Let me know. Where are you viewing from? And those of you that got to get up in the morning, y'all done already had, have y'all had, y'all done got yourselves together, you did your meal prep and had your showers or what have you. A lot of us, that's what we do when the week is coming up. Willie, what you say? This might be the first and the last time I'm here because I got cancer. Oh my Lord. I'm so sorry to hear that, love. I lost close family member to cancer about 2 years ago. So I understand. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you taking treatment? Are you doing the treatment? Because one of my loved ones, let me see what they were doing. I didn't know they had like the chemotherapy. You can take it in shots now, because when I think of chemotherapy, I think of the old school way. So I didn't know they had advanced like that until one of my loved ones ended up with it. We would definitely will be praying for you. I know I will be, and there probably are several others that'll see your comment and they'll be praying for you as well. Absolutely, for sure. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the song that I heard earlier. I've been listening to music all day. You're in the hospital. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope this reading is helpful for you. I don't know what's going to come out in this reading, but I did want to say that I've been listening to music most of the day today as I do chores and prep for the week and stuff like that. And, just letting my playlist play. And, one of the last songs I just listened to, what's his name? I'm trying to think of his name right now. But the last song of his was titled "I Love You Too Much." Can't think of his name for nothing right now. We're definitely gonna be praying, Willie. Okay, definitely for sure. Okay, but it was a song I heard earlier. It's called "I Love You Too Much." So I don't know if that's gonna be significant. I cannot think of his name. It's on the tip of my tongue right now. But let me see if I could pull it up and maybe I could tell you. Too much. What is his name? I went to go see him in concert, and I really, I don't even know what to say his name is. But anyway, stage 2. Jesus. Lord have mercy. We definitely will be praying, okay? That's for sure. Something day, lucky day. Okay, and it's called "I Love You Too Much." That's the last song I heard. And the song was talking about, as a matter of fact, let me get the lyrics. And I can tell you this, and this may be significant. Let me see. Yeah, we can get these lyrics. Okay. So for the song is called "I Love You Too Much" by Lucky Day. And the words are, guess I got a lot of pride. Oh no, this is him talking in the beginning. Guess I got a lot of pride, so much pride, I don't see myself being hurt, but guess it happens to everybody. Yeah, it feels the same. Every day I wish that I could travel through time to get right back to it. It's funny how pain works. And no matter how bad you want to get out of it, the next person got to deal with it. It's fucking my head up. And you want to make me feel what you feel, like I hurt you that bad. All right, good luck. We ain't the same, but I'm the one to blame. Now that's just like in the beginning, it's somebody talking. And then the words are, I've been dealing with the pressure, way too much to even measure. Try to keep it all in, but you got me open, hopeless for you, hopeless for you. I can't afford those losses. That's just my ego talking. You make my heart beat for you. I almost cry too often, but I put too much in your hands. So much regret in the end. It's a shame for you. It's a shame for me. Is the blame on you? I can say the same for me. After the wrong, is there a right? How can I look into your eyes? This is a truth that I can't fight. So somebody is in love with somebody and they just have not expressed it. If this is going to be the energy for this reading, sounds like there is trouble in paradise. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That's what I'm hearing. But that was the last song I listened to before I started this reading. So it's called "I Love You Too Much" by Lucky Day, and I'll drop the link to it. Hopefully, if it lets me in the chat. I'm not the chat. The well, no, I could probably put it in the chat. And then in the description box for this video, I'll put it in there later. But those are the words that I was listening to. The main part was the ego talking, my ego talking. And then one person, the one that's the Lucky Day singing the song, wanting to know who's to blame. Is it you? I can say the same for me. You know? Mm. You're literally 18. Oh my goodness. You're young. Very, very young. Very, very young. I'm so sorry to hear it. I really am. I'm gonna make this quick, y'all, because we have a bid. Everybody gotta get their rest. Okay? So let's go ahead and do this real quick. As a matter of fact, let me do something real quick. Go back to the I'm from Norway too. Oh, you're from Norway. Okay, so we got New Zealand. Then we got Norway. I don't know where everybody else is from. Can I get another card, please? Ooh, that flew across the table. That's another one. And one more and we're done. With the oracle cards. card, oracle cards. First card is going to be the healing heart card that is in the reverse, is out here. Okay. Second card is going to be the runner card that is in the upright. Okay. Third card is the engagement card, engagement ring in the upright. Okay. Fourth card is the passion card in the upright. Fifth card is the ascending card in the upright. Now, when I started this video, I was telling y'all that the last song I heard before I started this live was Lucky Day's song called I Love You Too Much, okay? And I was wondering if this was going to be the energy for this reading, and it turns out it is, according to these cards. I see a lot of love and a lot of passion, and I see a lot of what do you want to call it, intensity on this table, intense feeling and chemistry on this table. So this is lining up with the song that I heard, okay? So this is probably going to be a love reading, but I do see some other things going on here. So give me 1 second. I want to put something in. I want to put this link of this song in the description box, as well as hold on. Let me find it. And then once I get that in there, and I'll go ahead and finish this reading, okay? I gotta find it. Why do you get a lot of hate, Willie? You shouldn't be getting a lot of hate. Let's see. Lucky Day. There it is. Let me mute this thing. So I'm going to actually link the actual video of the song and put it in the chat. Let's see. And then I'm gonna put it also in the description box for the video. And then I'll go back and edit this later. Let me put it in the chat. Hey, Doug. Hey, Amber. Is that Amber? Yeah. Hey, Paws, Claws, Scales. Hey. Yes, I do, Doug. I remember you. How y'all doing tonight? What's going on, people? See what we got here. I'm gonna put this in the chat as soon as it pops up, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish this reading. Y'all drop down there below to let everybody know where you're viewing from, if you would, please. Can you do that for me? Can y'all do that, please? Por favor. Okay, Willie, we're praying for you. Okay. Willie is going into surgery. This Willie, if you see his name down there, he's getting ready to go into surgery right now. If you guys can just pray for him while he goes into surgery, okay? Hey, Callie girl. Sing happy. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, you know what? It's not. It's okay. It's Cali Girl's birthday. I think it's today, if I'm not mistaken. But I think. Let me see. What? I was telling Willie. I was telling everybody to pray for you because you're going into surgery. That's what I was saying. Okay. We'll be praying for you, Willie. We're gonna sing Cali Girl's birthday. Happy birthday to her today. Y'all sing, y'all tell her happy birthday. Drop it in the chat. Send her some happy birthday emojis. Give me some big hearts in the chat if you would, please. Also send her happy birthday and then send prayers up for Willie, okay? Send prayers up for Willie's. Give him some praying hands that you're praying for him, all right? Y'all do that for him? Send him the praying hands that you're praying for Willie. Wig this Willie. Exactly. We're going to say happy birthday to Cali Girl in a minute, but I need y'all to send them praying hands up. Okay? Awesome. Awesome. Okay, we're getting ready to sing happy birthday to Cali Girl. Don't be laughing at me because I'm not the singing person, okay? Y'all ready? Y'all say happy birthday to Cali Girl. There you go, Cali Girl. Awesome. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Cali Girl. Happy birthday to you. Yay! I hope y'all sung for real, because I did. You're welcome, Cali Girl. There you go, pause. Awesome. Y'all are the bomb now. Watch out now. Okay, y'all. We can ready to get into this read. Look at pause. That's right. Cali Girl said thank you, y'all. We're getting ready to go ahead and finish this read out. The sounds? What happened? What you mean? Pause. Meat. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see something real quick. Let's see. What's going on? Come on in, you guys. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Y'all keep jumping in and jumping out. Y'all need to stay. I don't know, Icon. I've had this so long. I know the notifications I heard. I hear you, pause. Yeah. I'm sorry, Rigdis Willie, are they in the room with you ready to take you to surgery, my dear? Because we are praying for you. Remember I said that's what we're doing. We sent up prayers. I really hate it. I'm just being so honest with you. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do this reading though, so I can let everybody go. This is what we want to do. We're gonna go ahead and get this reading out the way. All right. So we have Healing Heart, which is in the reverse, and that's my first card. So whenever you see this card and it's in the reverse, this means somebody's heart is not healing, or either they don't want somebody else's heart not to heal. Okay, and that's because they're toxic. Okay, and they're dealing with some addictions. And whatever relationship that they had with someone else was an abusive relationship in some type of way. Okay, because abuse isn't always physical. It can be mental or spiritual. It can be financial. Okay, it can be all kind of ways. Okay, so this is somebody that they either don't want their heart to heal or they don't want somebody else's heart to heal over them, because the relationship that they were in with that person, they were being toxic to that person. Their addictions was in the way, and they were abusive to that person in some type of way. Okay. Okay, and who's that? Bryson. Hey, Bryson. Okay, so this is what's happening so far. So that's going along with the Lucky Day song, I Love You Too Much. This is somebody, I don't know if this is a toxic type of love yet or what, but, or either they don't know how to behave towards this person because they're toxic and they don't know how to just not be toxic. And they may actually love this person, but they don't know how to show love. So, well, they may not even know they love this person. They might not even know what love is. So I'm getting all of this right now. And this person is a runner. You see it here. This is the second card right here. Okay. A runner card is somebody that has a fear of intimacy. In this case, it's a fear of intimacy in the relationship that they were in with this person. They're always running away. When things get serious and get intense, they tend to run away because they don't know how to handle that intensity. Okay. And they may like back and forth with this person, like it get hot, it get intense, and it gets real serious. They run away, and then they come back. They run away. They call themselves not dealing with this person, so they probably give them the silent treatment, and then they come back. Okay, and then they come back. All right. So there's a lot of turmoil in this relationship when they were together. Okay, this person is definitely a runner, so they are the reason why the relationship did not work. Okay. Next card is the engagement ring card. Is in the upright. Okay. So with this engagement ring card, this is supposed to have been a higher commitment type of relationship that was supposed to have been forever. You remember that song? I can't think of her name. She sang "A Couple of Forevers." That's what I just heard in my head. This was supposed to have been a forever type of love, a partnership, a type of union that would have made everything complete for both people. But again, you're dealing with a runner. Okay, you're dealing with somebody that's a runner. And this person that's a runner is a toxic person. So with this card in reverse so far with these first three cards, this is the first one. You got Healing Hearts in the reverse. This is definitely somebody that don't want that other person that they used to be with when they was in a relationship with this person. They're not in a relationship no more. They don't want that person to heal. Because if they heal, then they don't stand a chance, okay? Because they messed this up. Okay? Next card is going to be the Passion card in the upright. Remember I was saying the intensity of the relationship was a lot of passion, a lot of heat between these people. It's insane chemistry between these two people, okay? The sparks was always flying between these two people, and they used to have fun together, you know what I mean? They used to have fun. They had equal interests, and so it seemed, and that's what I'm hearing, so it seemed that they were interested in the same things. And when they were away from each other, they couldn't wait to be back together with each other, like going to work or whatever they had to do. If they had to do something separately from one another, they always had this burning desire to get back to that person as soon as they can. You know, like if one of them get off work, they not pass and go, they going straight to the house, you know, because they baby at the house waiting for them and they can't wait to see their baby. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. So this is what was going on. And then we have the Ascending card as the last card, okay? Which is really, out of all the cards that have to do with love, we got the Ascending card. So my take on this, what I'm getting, this energy that I'm getting is that one of the people in this relationship was ascending, which means they were growing, okay? In a different direction. Because you got this toxic person that wanted to be toxic, and that's what they were doing, okay? They were being toxic. And then you got one person that started to grow. So then there was a shift in at some point, this person that's ascending, they probably wasn't ascending at first. What they probably was doing was trying to hang in there with this toxic person. That's what they was trying to do. Trying to work things out, trying to give this person a chance, giving them the benefit of the doubt, dealing with their toxicity, and their addictions and stuff, with playing with their mind and all this other stuff, had them all loop-de-loop, messing with this person. And running away when things got tough and got serious. And, the hard part, don't want to deal with the hard part. They want the easy part, but they didn't want the hard part, okay? So they would run away a lot of times. And this was supposed to be a higher commitment type of relationship where this was going to go to the next level. There's a lot of passion between these two people, insane chemistry, all this good stuff going on. But this person messed it up. And so this other person got tired of waiting on them and they started growing. That's what this ascending card is. They started going on their path. And that's what, sealed the deal for this person. Like, they used to bounce back and forth and they can't do that no more. They're finding it a little bit difficult to try to run back now. Okay? Because this other person is growing, okay? They're learning some things. They probably, they may have went back to school for something, you know what I mean? Or maybe they researching on their own, looking at something themselves, or whatever it is, And it says on here, preparing for union in a new phase. So this person might have left this person alone finally and just said, I'm done and I'm cutting it off here because I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you and I want somebody new. And so they get themselves together and preparing their mind. They got to go heal somewhere and, get themselves together. Maybe, once they do that and heal from this relationship enough, they're ready for something new. So they're not giving up on love. They're just giving up on this love because this person didn't treat them right. Okay? Which is really sad when you think about it, that you have all this going on, all this chemistry and all this partnership thing going on. Y'all working good together. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going really well and you know what I'm saying? And you got to be toxic and running back and forth and you can't keep running in and out of my life. That's what I hear, okay? That's what I'm hearing. So that's what happened and somebody got tired of that, okay? So for the healing heart, the solution to the healing heart here, there's a solution that popped out, okay, in the upright, all right? So solution popped out. It says a strategy or answer a strategy or answer found to overcome a problem or a challenge. So what we're seeing here is that this person that is the runner, the toxic person, is now trying to come up with some type of strategy to win this person back, okay? But it's challenging at this point because this other person is actually on their path going in a different direction away from this person, okay? And they do not like that. They are not happy about that at all. You understand? And I wouldn't be either because why do you keep playing with me? This person give this person too many chances and stuff. And with the Lucky Day song, with the lyrics and stuff, it's like this person was in their ego while they were being toxic towards this person. And that's exactly what the song is saying. And that's exactly what my spread is saying. Okay. Then you got the effort card. So they ready now to put in the effort towards this person, okay? Here it is right here. They ready to put in the effort towards this person. They're ready to do what it takes at this point. And ain't that how it always be a lot of times, when the person that had enough of people, another person's shenanigans and stuff like that, they were like, I've had enough. And then at that point, when that person, they realize they're serious and they can't, they're done with them and stuff. The other person want to make the effort now. They want to do all the things that this person was trying to do with them in the first place that they kept running from. And that's because the problem they was running was because there was a lot of disharmony going on in the relationship. So now that the other person has decided, I done had enough and I'm walking out the door and I'm not about to keep doing this no more. I'm not about to keep, trying to work with you and work through things with you. At that point, that's when this toxic person now they want to put in the effort. Now they want to come up with a solution. They want to figure out a way to how to make things work. When that's what they was trying to do with them in the first place, the whole time. But the disharmony card is there because this person in their ways and the way they are, you know what I'm saying? And the way they have been in this relationship with this person, caused them to be mismatched. There was they weren't aligned. And that's a bad thing, and somebody just got tired. Hi, Bryson. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because why does poverty card pop out here? Usually there's somebody looking in their pocketbook and their wallet for some money, ain't nothing in there. It's dusty up in there. Uh-huh. So could it be that this person is trying to get back with the other person now because once they separated, this person is not experiencing any luck. Maybe they're having problems. Because remember, I said abuse can come in different forms. Okay, so it's mental abuse, physical abuse, it's spiritual abuse, it's mind abuse. You know, we said mental, which is mental abuse. Then there's financial abuse. So when it comes to financial abuse, this person was using that also against their partner, okay? And now that they're not with that partner has walked away, now this person is experiencing financial issues. So whatever they seem like they use against this person is being used back against them. And I don't mean like the partner is doing it because they're not together, obviously, from this spread. But what they did to this person is happening to them now. So it's reversed. Mm-hmm. And we start with the finances, which probably was the biggest thing that they used against this person. You know how you can be with somebody that really don't want you to, they don't want you to do better or be better or get better or grow in any type of way. They want you to stay down there where they are. So they have to figure out a way, to try to keep you trapped with them some kind of way. Mm-hmm. And when they do that, some people, when they look at you and they've checked you out and they see what you do, what you're good at, could have been money, making money, could have been, you're faithful and loyal to make sure you get up and you go to your job and you make your money, you do your OT, you're not lazy and you just go out there and get it. And you've been that type of person before you met this person. And when you get with this person, they watch that because they're toxic and abusive, then they using finances against you, okay? Because they see that you're going to go get yours. And this is the type of person that the reason why they do that about your finances is that if you ever get to the point where you don't need them, then they're going to be asked out. That's what it is. And that's what they're looking at. They're looking at the fact that if I can hold this person back financially, then they'll be codependent on me, which means they'll be stuck with me. And yes, people do think like that. Yes, they do. Okay. So we got the ambition card out here. So this was what that person's goal was. They were ambitious about keeping this person from growing, from cutting themselves loose from them. You know what I mean? It's the type of person that when you get with them, they feel like, now that I got you with me, now it's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. That's what it is. It's a trap. Okay? This person wanted to achieve a higher status off the back of somebody else. That's what it was. And they used their skills and they were very competitive with their own partner. And yes, people do that. Card is kept. This is what they do. Okay? We got the runner card. Can I get some on that runner card, please, Spirit? Got freedom. Okay. So remember, I said with this runner card, this person was a runner. When things got intense in the relationship or serious, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this person will be running their mouth all the time and be forgetting what they say. And then their partner is going to come and remind them of some of the things that they said, depending on what's going on in that a latter conversation. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll say something like, didn't you say so and so and so and so? I could have sworn I heard you saying that person is in denial. This is where stuff get intense. So it's not just intense because of overwhelming feelings for this person. It's intense because this person is not, they're not an upright person. This person is deceitful. Okay. And so they will run. They're a runner. They'll go away because they don't feel like dealing with it. They don't want to answer to nothing. They don't want to be accountable for nothing. They're not about to be responsible for nothing. No responsibility, no acknowledging of any fault anywhere. Okay. And they run because they wanted their freedom. That's why this freedom card is here. Okay. Clarifying the runner card. They want to really, deep down inside, this person wanted to have someone and call themselves being in a relationship with this person and tell that person that that's what they're doing with dating, whatever, and this is serious and blah, blah, blah. But in all actuality, when that person wasn't around and deep down inside, that person wanted their freedom. They wanted to be out here and do what they wanted to do. That's what they wanted to do. Okay, that's what they really wanted. So they wanted to have somebody, that is committed to them, but they not be committed to that person. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Hey, Burger Heather. I think that's how you say that. How you doing? Okay. So this is what's going on. Okay. Craziness. So now after this person is leaving, now they want to come back. Okay. So obviously this is a toxic love. And they knew this person loved them. They knew that, which is why they would go back and forth, and they felt like they could do that because they knew they had that person's heart. But everybody got a breaking point, and people get tired. They get tired. They do. So with the runner card, we got the freedom card, clarifying the runner card, then we got the harvest card. I'm trying to see why this harvest card is out here. Give me 1 second. Reaping results, gathering the rewards, collecting what has been sown, whether efforts, emotions, or consequences. Okay. So this person did not want to, like I just said, they didn't want to be accountable. They didn't want to be responsible. They didn't want to acknowledge anything. They didn't want to accept the consequences to their actions. They felt like whatever they did was just, you know what I'm saying? Even though they would be wrong, dead wrong about a lot of things. This is the type of person you can tell them that you can provide evidence straight up in their face, and they will still deny it. Confirmation. They would deny it. They would deny it. They would deny that's not true. You can have a hard evidence right there, and they will still deny it. It's that type of person. So they want to harvest, but they didn't want to accept the consequences. They wanted to have this person sow into them, and then pretend to sow into their person. Okay, that's what they was doing. Okay. And they wanted to reap the results of that person's hard work because they felt like they found a winner. They got them a winner. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. But they didn't want to accept no consequences for their actions. Tap the screen for me, y'all. If y'all haven't done that already, please tap that screen for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. That's what's going on. Can I get one more for the runner, please? I don't know nobody that want to deal with a runner. If you ain't running track, if you ain't running errands, if you running your mouth, I don't know nobody that want to deal with a runner. Because what you running for? You call yourself in a committed relationship. Why is you running? What do you got to hide that you got to keep running away from your partner? That person would make excuses, okay? That's what they was doing. And now that they're a runner and they kept running back and forth, I told you this person, their partner started going in another direction. They kind of gave up. They was tired because they was hanging in there with them at first, okay? And so they went in another direction and broke up with this toxic person. And when they did, now the runner is lonely. See loneliness and upright? This is for the runner. Now you lonely. But you got other things going on with other people. That's why you kept running away. Because them other people were superficial like you. They didn't demand anything from you. They didn't want a commitment. They weren't serious about anything. And they put up with your crap. And this is why you kept running over there, because it was easier. Not you. Not my collective. This somebody else. Okay? Can I get something for the engagement ring card, please? This is supposed to have been a higher commitment type of relationship, and their partner put up with a lot with this person, okay? They put them through it. Yes, they did. And their partner got tired of waiting on this person to get their crap together. Yeah. All right. So let me get one for the engagement ring card, please. I just need one, Spirit, Ancestors, the Most High God, my spirit team of love and light. Now they don't want to talk now. Because the engagement is off. You see, I'm not getting nothing. This person left. left that person with nothing. They just walked away, cut it abruptly, and that was it. And that's why I'm not getting nothing. Right? I know I'm gonna get it, but these cards don't want to talk no more because ain't nothing else to say. This person said, "I'm done talking to you. I done talked a lot to you, and you act like you was listening to me, but that's just exactly what it was, an act. You weren't really paying attention to me. You was watching my mouth move, but you done heard this speech before because this is something that you done before. This ain't your first rodeo, and I done figured that out. So you used to somebody talking to you about you behaving this way because this is your pattern. This is what you do. So yeah, another person, another victim, they're leaving in their wake by doing the same thing they've always done with everybody else. When they want someone that's going to be serious about them, but they're not going to be serious about that person. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like somebody that deep down inside, they want love. They want love. They want real love, but they don't know what to do with it when they get it, so they run. It's like that. Yeah, it was really crazy to me because, like, why would you continue to, you know, do the same thing? You just keep hurting people. Like, you get close to something. This is like somebody that would pray and ask God for somebody that really loved them for real, for real, for real. This is that type of person. And then when they get, you know, it's like God keep giving this person chance after chances after chances after chances. You know what I'm saying? And this person keep doing the same thing. And that'd be like them to go back and say, well, God, I asked for and I prayed for so-and-so and you never did send them. And then God be like, yes, I did. You just dogged them. You dogged them. All them people that you ran over, that's who I sent. But you didn't like what I sent because it wasn't packaged the way you wanted it to be. You didn't like what the universe gave you. You didn't like that because it didn't come packaged the way you wanted it to. You want love in a certain way. And when I say a certain way, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to be picky about love. This person wants somebody to give to them, but they don't want to give back, is what I'm saying. They want love. They want somebody to love them. They want to have that feeling of love, that somebody care about them, that somebody really has their best interest at heart. They want all the benefits of love. But they don't plan on being a benefit to that person. That's what I'm saying. Okay? So with the engagement ring card, I'm going to pull another deck in a minute because I'm not getting nothing. Hold on. Yeah, this person is a mess. And they've been doing this all their life. Okay? All their life. And what they've been doing. Hold on. One second. Okay. Up. So with the engagement ring coming out, the next card I get to clarify that. The first one is heartbroken, okay? And the upright, okay? Clarifying the engagement ring card, okay? So now this person is saying that they're heartbroken. But see, they broke the heart of their partner first, which is why they walked away. And now they got the nerves to say that their heart is broken. Ain't that crazy? It's like they're deeply hurt and they're sad. They feel lost, grieving, and in despair because they broke up. That's what it is. Hold on, y'all. I got to feed my cat. She begging. And I'm going to feed her. Yes, mamas. I'm coming. You hungry? Want that food? You baby need food? And yam? Yeah, baby. What do you need? Y'all give me a second. I have to feed my cat. She asked me for some food. I'm feeding her. I'm gonna let her start. So y'all hold on 1 second. I'm coming. Y'all, I had to give her a bath today. She was so dirty. She's an elder cat, so she's not grooming like she used to. She has arthritis too, so y'all have to bear with me. That's my baby. She got to be probably over 20 years old. I'm coming, I promise. In 1 second. So I just gave her something to eat and right his teeth. I'm coming. Y'all forgive me. But when my fur baby calls, I gotta come give her something to eat. She said she won't eat, so that's what I did. All right. Get my fur baby. Okay. So for those of you that that's been following me, okay, so far. Hold on. What's going on? You got a toxic person that was in a relationship with somebody that was very abusive to this person in some type of way. Okay. They had some addictions that they were dealing with, and they don't want their partner to heal because their partner broke up with them. They finally said they had enough. Okay. And when they want to find a solution to the issue, now they want to work on it. Now they want to put in effort. Now they want to do all of this good stuff, but they brought the disharmony. They're the one that made both of them, they're not aligned right now. It's their fault for the behavior that they had. Okay. And ever since this person broke up with them, this person has been in poverty, and the poverty is financial because it's reversed. Because when they were in a relationship with this person, they were trying to hinder this person through their finances, because this person was a go-getter. This person was the type of person that would go out there and make the money any way that they could, as long as it's legit, okay? And they didn't slack on it, even though they were tired. They was out there doing what they had to do. Before they even got with this person, okay? And this is part of the reason why they got with them, because they had ambition to get with this person because of how they go out there and get the money. You see what I'm saying? They're going to work their butt off and go ahead and get the money. So they wanted to get with this person and create this narrative that they are interested in them and want to be in a relationship with them, and, they fell in love with them or what have you. Hey, baby. Okay, but this person is a runner, and this is part of the reason why their partner broke up with them. They wanted their freedom. They wanted to be with this person, and sometimes they didn't, simply because they couldn't take the heat, so they got out the kitchen. Okay, they were looking for some type of harvest from this person to reap off of this person's hard work, but they never. They were the type of person that didn't accept responsibility or any consequences to their actions. They didn't want to answer to anything. They always was lying about stuff, denying that they did anything wrong. And now that since that person has left there lonely, they're trying to say that their heart is broken, but they broke the heart of this person before anything happened. They had already broken their partner's heart, which is the partner got enough and had their heart broken one too many times, and they left, okay? And so with all this insane chemistry and all this good stuff going on between them, this person, whoever this is, male, female, masculine, feminine, destroyed the relationship. They destroyed it, okay? So now they're heartbroken. Okay? Ma'am. Hi, Mom. I hear you. Ma'am. I just fed my kitty cat, guys. Give me a second. So now we're going to get another card on the engagement ring card. Like, I don't understand people that know when they have somebody good, they just do this dumb stuff. They do something to cause that person to walk away from them. and then they be regretting it after they leave them. Like, now they see. Now I see why it takes somebody walking away for you to see. So I got 2 cards that fell off on the engagement ring card. We already got the heartbroken card. This person claiming that their heart is broken. Then we got the Phoenix card, okay? And this is when you rise from the ashes. You know what I'm saying? It's like a new phase in your life. It's new things happening in your life. It's a renewal of yourself. It's a growth type of thing. It's also a changed mind, which is what their partner did. They changed their mind. They got tired. You know what I'm saying? It's like a light switched on or something, some switch went somewhere, and when it did, that person was like, oh, no, I'm done. I see this person for who they are. I can't do this no more. This ain't gonna never change. You know what I'm saying? And so they left. And they went somewhere to start over. This is why we have the Phoenix Risings card. And then we have the Sunglasses card, which is in the reverse, okay? So sunglasses is like watching, looking, perception, and stalking if it's in the upright. But with it being in the reverse, this person, when they left, they didn't tell this person nothing. They didn't tell them where they was going. They didn't tell them what they was doing. They didn't tell them, they moved out or they left or whatever, whether they lived together or not. And then they closed off all communication from this person. That's why we have a sunglasses card here in the reverse, because they keeping their business to themselves. You understand what I'm saying? They keeping their business to themselves. This time, they're not sharing nothing with this person. When they left, they meant it this time. So now they leaving this toxic person in the dark. That's why sunglasses is in the reverse. Because they don't need to know what this, they feel like this person don't need to know what I'm doing no more. We're not together, so why am I going to keep this person? So this is what they did, okay? Then we have the passion card here, and this is where they had that insane chemistry and the sparks and stuff. So in order for this person to resist temptation, what they did was to help themselves by cutting off all communication whatsoever. This is what they did, okay? They cut it off. They're not talking to this person. They're not communicating with this person. The toxic person has no idea what this person is doing, what's going on in their life, and it's bothering them. Because they're used to this person spilling their guts and telling, they're used to this person being real close to them and being vulnerable with them while they be all closed up like Fort Knox. You understand what I'm saying? So with the fashion card, when I said that this person don't want this person in their business, they put that shit to death. You hear me? It's a coffin card. They cut it off completely. They did it that's what, as some people say, that's what they did. They say, I'm not dealing with this. I don't want I don't want to be tempted by this person, because we did have this insane chemistry, which is pretty much at the end of the day, when it came down to it, they realized that's all they really had. Because all that investing and stuff didn't yield nothing. They didn't get a harvest. They didn't get nothing back. The connection was built on faulty ground. It was passion. That's it. So they did it with the coffin card that came out in the upright. They say, I want new beginnings. I want to transition from this mess. And it's a tragic ending for this toxic person that they did that. And I mean, when they cut that person off, when I say they deaded it, they deaded it. They're like nothing. You get nothing. I'm not talking to you. I'm not even mad. Let me process my emotions and try to see what I want to do. Find my equilibrium, my grounding. And in order for me to do that, I got to cut you clean off. I can't keep talking to you. We can't keep having conversations so you can try to weasel yourself back in, because I get the image of a weasel with this person, okay? So they just cut it off completely. That's exactly what happened. And this person is mad as I don't know what. They mad as shit. Like, what? Why would you, you're just going to cut. You didn't even say nothing. You just walked out. Exactly. Exactly. Can I get under the card for passion, please? This person said, I'm done. I gave so much to you. I did a lot. A lot of stuff you didn't ask me to do, I did because of how I felt about you. And I thought you felt the same way about me too, but I'm finding out that is not the case. And at some point, this person just started recognizing the pattern, and they said back like, no, I can't do this no more. Exactly. Tap that screen for me, y'all. Person said, I'm not doing it. Yep. And I say they did it for real, for real. And they freed themselves from this person. They ain't wait for this person. They waited long enough, and then they got to a point to where they was like, nope. You know, they wasting their time. That's how they felt. Like they wasted their time with this person. All that investing and stuff and, you know, nurturing and giving of themselves, and they were just spent, you know, tired, exhausted all the time, running around. Plus they out there hustling, trying to do their part, you know, in the partnership or whatever. And you know, continue being the person that they were out here hustling like they was before they met this person. So for the passion card, you got the bridge card coming out now after coughing. So here you got this toxic person. When I say they sitting here trying to find a solution now that this person that left them, they putting in all kind of effort trying to woo this person back to them. When I tell you they trying to do all that stuff that they should have been doing before, that's exactly what they're doing. Okay, so they're trying to work around this coughing, this dead energy that this person just threw out there like, I'm done. So they're trying to create some type of bridge that when that person left them, they burnt that bridge. You understand what I'm saying? So here's the bridge card again. They're trying to build it back. They're trying to build it back. It ain't going to happen. Okay? That's why this person cut off all communication, then blocked them everywhere and did everything, blocked them on their phone, blocked them on social media, blocked their friends, blocked their family. They're not talking to nobody right now. They didn't went in hermit mode. I'm surprised that ain't fell out, but I don't have the right deck for that. But this is what I'm saying. They are done. And in order for them to heal, they burnt the bridge. But here we got this toxic person trying to figure out a solution. They feel like they're gonna build the bridge back. No, they're not. And they're hoping that luck is on their side, but it's not because it came out in reverse. Y'all listen. This is not happening. These cards are falling in the way. It's telling the story that no matter what this person do, it's not gonna happen. It's not happening. You understand me? It's not happening. This person needs to give it up. You need to give it up. Wow. Yeah. And that's because this person is ascending. And they have choices now. Okay? You see the choices card come out and upright? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. They got choices. They're not giving up on love. Now, they're going to heal first. Okay? That's what the ascending card is. That's them healing. That's them in hermit mode, trying to heal, get themselves together. And they looking for new love. I'm looking for a new love, baby. It's exactly what she said. Okay? Or that's exactly what he said. Masculine, feminine, somebody. Mm-hmm. Because this person, when I tell you this person is toxic, look what came out. That is the authority card. Let me show you it in the upright. It's in reverse. This person wants authority back over this person. They want to control this person. That's why it's in the reverse, because they're not going to be able to do that. They lost control. Okay? So they was controlling this person the whole time, unbeknownst to their partner. And the partner figured out things and left. Okay? So they lost control. That's why authority is out here in the reverse. And they're doing anything they can. They're trying to come up with some type of way, some type of idea, some type of solution to bring this back together so they can get this person back under their control. And that's crazy when you think about it, because it's like, wow, so this is the only reason you want them back. So it really ain't love. The higher commitment and stuff with the engagement ring, it was just a ruse, to keep this person hanging on. It was like stringing them along, making empty promises. That's what it was. Mm-hmm. That's why they presented the, because this had to come to a head before. Hey, T. Smith, how you doing? This had to come to a head before. And the reason I say that is because this engagement ring card is on this table. And with this being here like this, I get the feeling that this toxic person presented an engagement ring to this person because they've been running this person through the ringer when they was in this relationship, and there's been probably several times that this person wanted to leave them and they felt like it. They might not have said it, but that the toxic person began to feel them pulling away. And so that last time where they probably something broke bad, pretty bad, they presented an engagement ring to try to solidify how they feel about this person in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So they put a ring on it, but they ain't marry him. This was to seek confirmation. This was to keep this person from leaving. And at some point, it didn't work no more. You know what I'm saying? They gave the ring back and they left. Okay? Yes, it's a collective read. Yes, ma'am. But take it as it resonated. Maybe for you, darling. I don't know. This is exactly what happened. And so now that old boy or old girl decided that I'm not putting up with this crap no more, now they want to come up with all kinds of solutions. Now they want to compromise. Now they want to put in effort. Now they want to do all these things that they should have been doing before. And that gets on my nerves, y'all. Excuse me. That crap shit gets on my nerves. Okay? You're welcome, darling. Because, like I said before, why it takes somebody leaving you, and it has to be some dramatic crap going on in order for you to understand what you had. And once they're gone, you almost stand no chance of getting them back, because this is somebody that hung in there with them through all their crap, all their toxic shit. They hung in there with them. They knew this person had problems. They didn't know it in the beginning when they first was with them. But, you know, slowly but surely they start seeing something. But it was like after they done fell in love with this person and really had feelings and emotions, and for this person to want to really be with this person, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is the type of person that be looking, they prey on people and get them hooked. You understand what I'm saying? And they use the passion and stuff to keep them hooked. Mm-hmm. They throw out these empty promises out there. And then when you didn't almost had enough, they'll do this. They'll say, hey, let's, you know, I want to be with you for the rest of your life and the rest of my life or whatever. You know, you better watch how they say it, because they'll say the rest of your life. They ain't talking about theirs. Because they trying to hold on to you forever, but it ain't about love. You understand? Okay. Can I get one more card for the ascending card, please? That's here in the upright. One more card. Yeah. It was all a dream. Okay, look. Dream card in the upright. This go two ways. This is how I see this. This toxic person, his or hers continual dream is to find somebody that's going to pour into them and fall in love with them and love them and nurture them and give to them. That's their perpetual dream, okay? So they bounce around. This is why they run. And they're back and forth. When they get good supply, they will be back and forth because they're not trying to lose that person. Okay? When you're not good supply, they will run and not come back because they can find somebody else doing what you're doing. But when it's good supply, they're not trying to let you go. And the reason is because don't nobody do what you do. And don't nobody make them feel the way you feel. Don't nobody give to them like you give. Don't nobody pour into them like you pour into them. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody nurture them like you nurture them. Don't nobody love on them like you love them. Don't nobody have that chemistry with them like you do. So when you good supply, they're not trying to let that go. You understand? They're not trying to let it go. They're not. Because why would they? They don't have to look no more. Everything that they've been looking for, they can find it in you. And this, and again, this is not about love. Sounds like it, but it's not. Yep. Yep. Cars is not want to do right. That's what's happening. Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll put some tarot on it and we're going to call it a night. Spirit, what do you have? Whoa. Spirit says it's a 6 of Wands in the upright, okay? This is a card of public recognition, victory, progress, and self-confidence. So somebody got their groove back, okay? Stella got her groove back. That's what the 6 of Wands is saying. Confidence. Self-confidence. So this person was stripping them of that while they were in a relationship. And now they have confidence now. You can't tell them shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this person was smothering them. This person was trying to make them small. This person was trying to keep them from being seen. They didn't want them to shine, being the person that they are, the truly magnificent person that they are. And this is part of the reason why they chose this person, because of all these good qualities. And when they got with this person, they tried to strip them of that. You understand what I'm saying? And when they left this person, they finally had enough. Now they getting their groove back. You understand what I'm saying? They getting their self-confidence back. They ain't even worried no more. You know, like all that stuff that they was doing to them, they like, nah, you know what? Let me go outside. Male, female. They tried to make this person feel insecure. They tried to make them be insecure about their looks. You know, when you stressing somebody out, a lot of times you either gaining weight or you losing weight when you always being toxic to somebody, because that person don't never get a chance to sleep. They don't get a chance to rest. Their nervous system be jacked up. They don't want to eat, stomach tied up in knots all the time. They don't feel well, got a headache. So they stressing them out all kind of ways, and then they probably want to sex them to death. That's another way. Through that sacral chakra. Pulling your energy, stealing it, robbing you. To where you don't want to do nothing. You're not even on top of your game like you used to be. You're not even out here hustling like you used to be. They're going to make a problem that you even out there, because you can't be out there for the right reason. All that running around. You ain't never here at the house with me. Now, the accusations is going to start flying. That's a part of the mind games that they play with you. Yep. That's a part of it. But see, now that this person done left them, they getting themselves together. And they getting their swag back. They getting their, get on outside. Male and female, masculine and feminine. They getting their self-confidence back. They out here winning. Making progress. And this person mad that they got away. You got the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. This card came out to say, it's just confirming that there was a misalignment, okay, in this relationship. They was not working together. The person that left was doing most of the work, probably all of it. Lack of teamwork, disorganization, just chaos. That's what this was. It was a lot of conflict, okay? Anything else you want to say about this? You got the 5 of Wands in the reverse, okay? Additional. So when this person was, this is a card of avoiding conflict. If it's an upright, it's conflict again, just like this 3 of Pentacles that's in the reverse. But it came out in the reverse. This the 5 of Wands. In the reverse, this 5 of Wands is saying that the person that left the relationship left the conflict. They were trying to avoid the conflict. That's what this is saying in this card. Okay, they respected that the fact that that them and this person had differences. That they don't see things the same. They don't do things the same. They don't value the same things. You know what I'm saying? They respected that there was differences there, and they understood that this was not going to come together because they really wasn't on the same, they wasn't on a, working together. It's not that people just were too different. They thought in the beginning when they got with this person that it was one of those once in a lifetime type of things, and I found my person type of thing. But then as time went on, they found out that they just not aligned, the misalignment here. So they was trying to avoid the conflict, and the more they tried to avoid the conflict, this toxic person kept trying to create conflict. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So this person was never getting no peace, even if they, they could say you right, and this person will still keep going. So they was agreeing to disagree with this person. This person just would not leave it alone. So they realized that they were just too diverse. They were two different people. You know what I'm saying? And then they want to deal with it no more. So they left. That's exactly what happened. Anything else you want to say about this? We about to close this out. I don't understand people that do that. How you have the whole kit and caboodle when you just do that? You know what I mean? You just dumb. Just make the dumbest decision. I'm going to play this person. I'm going to play him. I got him now. I'm going to play him. They give me good love. This is a good person. I know they're a good person. I ain't going to do them right. You got the Page of Swords and the Upright that came out. And this card is for the person that left. This person is coming up with new ideas. We can go both ways, okay? This person that left is coming up with new ideas for their new life, okay, since they left this person. It can also apply to this toxic person that they're coming up with new ideas to try to get back with this person. Because they don't want to let it go. Yep. They're curious. They want to know what this person is doing. It's bothering them. It's bothering them. It says thirst for knowledge on here. This person is feeling they want to know so bad because they missed that good thing. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to come up with different ways to communicate. Because remember, I said this person is blocked on every way. Through friends, through family, through social media, on the phone. Every way they can think of, they block this person from being able to communicate with them that they can think of. But this person trying to come up with a new way. They're trying to come up with a new way. They're trying to do this person being popped up on their job. This that type of person that know their pattern of what they do on certain days is they've been with them and try to be there in that area, at that store at a certain time of the day. And on Friday, when they get paid, when they get off work, this is when before they go home, they're going to stop by this store and then they're going to get gas and then they're going to go home. So they be trying to be at these places. You understand what I'm saying? So they're trying to think of new ways to communicate with this person. They restless and they trying to see how they can get back in this person's head. Yup. Don't make no sense. Then you got the Ace of Wands and the Upright. Okay. Let me show you. So with this Ace of Wands and Upright, the person that left is feeling inspired now. Okay? They don't have to dumb themselves down. They don't have to be quiet. They don't have to walk on eggshells. They don't have to do all of that. They can be themselves now. So they feel inspired. They're engaging in new projects. They, go find something to do with their time when they're not working or what have you. You know what I'm saying? They have an urge to create something new in their life, do something different in their life. That's their desire right now. And they're looking for new opportunities and more growth. While this person's sitting back here, this toxic person, and has not changed at all. They're the same that they always have been. There's no growth with this person. And they want to bring their toxic self the way that they are with no growth to try to come over here and mess this person up in what they're doing. I promise you, they hate they lost control. They want to pull this person back before they get too far gone. But the masculine or the feminine that left this relationship burnt the bridge and blocked this person. They are not trying to build nothing back with this person. Then you got the Two of Pentacles in the Upright. And see, with this Two of Pentacles in the Upright, this person that left, this is for the person that left. This person they have multiple things that they're doing. Stuff that they always wanted to do. It's not like they're overwhelmed. This is stuff that they're interested in and probably always have been interested in. Hold on. And they're adapting to their new life. without this person. Okay? They're adapting very well, by the way. Because if you look at this picture, there's a person that's juggling. So this person got different things that they're interested in, and they're doing a balancing act with no effort. So it's easy for them what they're doing, because this is something that's part of the talents that they have that toxic person tried to strip them of. You understand what I'm saying? So they're adapting to their new life, okay? And they're balancing the decision that they made and all the different things that they want to get into. They're going ahead and do that right now. And they're managing their time in a way to where they're able to handle everything that they want to do. Okay? Next card that came out is the Four of Wands, and it came out in the reverse, okay? This card is this person celebrating. It's personal celebration, personal milestones that they have. As they get out here on their own, without this person, they're accomplishing things. They're having successes, small successes, and then that's going to lead to some bigger ones. So they're doing their personal celebration. So if they have a small pass a small milestone for themselves, they go celebrate by themselves. So they take themselves out or something to that effect. Go buy something, some shoes or a bracelet, or get your hair cut, your hair done, nails, something. You know what I'm saying? So they having like personal celebrations. There's inner peace that's going on with this person, because they didn't have that when they was with this toxic person. That toxic person was making sure this person was turned inside out every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's creating conflict for this person who's sitting back watching them, trying to watch them, don't know what they're doing. And this person is conflicted because they can't get to this person. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. And so this toxic person is experiencing a lack of support because most people know what they did to their partner. Most people know. And they're not supporting this person because some of them are sitting back going like, ain't you tired of doing that? You do the same thing with every relationship that you have. Bruh, sis, when you gonna stop, doing that? When you gonna settle down? When you gonna stop, bruh, out here running in the streets and stuff? You have somebody good. Again, bruh, I just watched you do the same thing that you did to old girl. You keep doing the same thing. This ain't funny no more. Like, grow up. And this is what they're not getting the support like they used to get. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. They're not. And they're mad. They can't communicate with this person. They so mad. Woo, they mad. Hot. They tight, as they say. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Tap that screen for me, y'all. These cards is jumping everywhere. Y'all hear me? What we got? The Star in the upright. With the Star in the upright, this is hope. This is faith. This is purpose. So the divine masculine or the divine feminine, the collective, is having hope in their life once again. They have faith in the things that they're doing, that everything is going to be okay. Okay. And they're finding their purpose. Okay, they're finding their purpose, what they're supposed to be doing, what they're meant to do, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? So they're experiencing this renewal in their life right now since they left this person. And everything is going good. They Gucci right now. They're not even worried about this person because now they see that they made the right decision. Because everything is opening up for this person. And then they even have spirituality on this card. So they're working on their spirit, their inner man. You understand what I'm saying? They seeing signs and symbols and synchronicities that is pointing them in the right direction. This person is listening to their intuition, their discernment, if you want to call it that. They're listening to that and they're making the right decisions. They're not fighting their intuition. Like they was fighting it when they was with this person and kept staying. They're not doing that no more. And since they're doing that, good things is happening for this person. Okay. Let's see what I want to ask, and we're gonna close this out. I want to know if Spirit will tell me: is this toxic person? Will they be able to get through to talk to this person? That's what I want to know. Will they be able to get through? Spirit, can you tell me if this person is going to be able to get through? What I want to know. I think it rained, y'all. Let me see. Oh, these cars don't want to move. Hold on. So that's the question I'm asking. Because we're about to end this. This is crazy. Will this person be able to get through to this person to talk to them? Will this toxic person be able to do that? Oh, I want to know. Oh, not this one? Okay. Hold on. So I wonder though, because I wonder if they're gonna be able to talk to this person, and if they do, what's gonna happen? Like, I'm being nosy. Let's be nosy. Let's see if Spirit gonna tell me. Might not tell me nothing. We gonna see. So Spirit, will this person be able to get through and talk to this person? We had the Eight of Swords in the upright. First thing you notice is a person that's tied up and blindfolded. They can't see. They can't move. That's a no. Slavery, restraint, isolation, unable to move. No is the answer. They're not going to get through to this person. Blindfolded, and if the interference is in it on here, they're going to be frustrated. Every time, everything they try is not going to work. Spirit said no. And that is the end of this reading. Okay? That's the answer I was looking for. I was being nosy, and Spirit let me indulge in that and told me. So that's the end of this reading. This person is not going to be able to get through to this person. The person that left is free to go and free to live their life. And all this good stuff is happening for them. All these good things. Since they let go of that toxic person and that toxic lifestyle, all the karma that was attached to that person has now been released. And this person is still trying to think of ways to get to this person. Everything they try, Spirit said no, it's not going to work. They will not be able to talk to this person. They ain't going to be able to call them. They ain't going to be able to. If they try to come see this person and drive, it's something that happen. You know what I'm saying? God forbid if it's an accident or something like that, because I don't wish that on nobody. But they're not going to be able to make it. Something else may draw their attention where they have to take care of something, that will keep them from coming towards this collective, this person that left. Okay, this divine masculine or divine feminine. They will not be able to get to this person. The calls are not going to go through. I don't know if this person going to change their number, because, people know your number and stuff. You go block them and they'll create another number some kind of way, a Google number or something like that. This person may change their number. They may move. They may, you know what I'm saying? They're not saying nothing. They're trying to do things all new, everything brand new. And Spirit came along and said, I second that, because I'm going to make sure you do everything and have everything brand new. And we're going to keep this one away from you. And that is the ending of this reading. I hope you enjoyed it and you got something out of it. I hope it resonated with you. If it didn't resonate, don't take heed to it. Okay? Don't try to make it fit. If it's not your story, it's not your story. It just ain't it. Okay? But this is somebody that that's being stopped. They're not going to be able to continue the behavior towards the collective. Okay? So I'm going to come back and I'm going to do another read in a minute. We're going to do a 3-card spread. Spirit told me to do that. But thank you all for all of you that stayed to the end. And then for those of you, I know that's going to come back and you're going to see this video. I want you to tap that screen. Okay? Like this video. Go ahead and do that for me. Do it for me. And I'll see you all in a minute. Peace, love, and light. Go ahead.